think being alpha is something that comes directly out of your self-esteem. So if you take the kinds of actions in your life that would lower your self-esteem, if you do something that you don't respect other people doing, that you especially wouldn't respect yourself doing, if you hold high standards for yourself and you fail to meet your own expectations, you're going to experience a decrease in self-esteem. Now, it's true that some people have unrealistically high expectations of themselves, they're perfectionists, and this can be a very slippery slope. And that's not what I mean, because setting high standards for yourself does not mean that you beat up on yourself every time you fail to meet your expectation. It just means that you realize that you tried your hardest, but you didn't necessarily get to what you wanted. So you're going to try harder and try smarter next time. These kinds of actions elevate your sense of self-worth, and they shine through in your interactions, in all of your interactions. Everything, in fact, about you changes when you begin to take actions that allow you to respect yourself in your daily life. Whether it's clean your room so it doesn't look like shit. See, the small stuff like that is so huge. Keeping your shit organized, cleaning your room, doing the dishes, keeping your house tidy, grooming yourself, smelling good. All of these little things that may even kind of wax feminine, you could say, because, well, women do all this stuff. Women are the ones who keep everything super tidy and organized and do all their nails in their hair and stuff like that. But the truth is that this kind of behavior has some sort of very fundamental effect on a man's psyche. I don't necessarily know the evolutionary explanation for this, but I speculate that the alpha male is essentially a strategist, because there is a lot of poker playing in male hierarchies. It's very strategic to ascend to the alpha status or the alpha position in a group. And it's a very interesting process, but it's kind of off the topic. And yeah, I mean, I think that once you begin to act in accordance with your own expectations and standards for yourself, and you do this consistently and effortlessly, then you carry with you a certain sense of solidity, that you depend on yourself, that you trust yourself, to accomplish whatever it is that you want to accomplish. That's essentially what confidence is. Confidence is not just a vague cloud that surrounds a man or a woman that's called confidence. Confidence is literally the confidence that your actions will bear good results, or results in general, or even just the thought of acting despite how you feel about what may happen. That's an even better indication, because a real alpha male always takes action on the things that he knows are right and good for him and for others who he cares about. And he takes action on those things despite perhaps being terrified. Because there's this big misconception about what makes somebody, or what makes a man powerful, what makes a man strong. It isn't the fact that he's not afraid of anything. In the sense that he doesn't feel some sort of physical reaction, the adrenaline pumping and all this kind of fight or flight response. It just means that he's not afraid to act despite feeling this way. See, that's what real courage is. That's what real fearlessness is. It isn't the absence of a biological reaction to a stimulus that causes that reaction in our species. So, I think once you begin to do this, your game will change. You will change for the better continually.